Good morning.
We're
Welcome to
live.
How's it going?
Back from a week of staycation. How about yourself?
Yeah. Good morning.
We're
Welcome
live.
How's it going?
Back from a week of staycation. How about yourself?
Yes, it's great. And I'm really excited to be inside.
Enjoy the cleanliness of it.
Hey, we got a really busy show today.
So we're gonna fly through some things, right? So let me give you the sponsor today. Today's show is sponsored by Gal's Shop and Save, located at the corner of convenience and community, also located on 202 in Green. Great intro by the Groovers, a little Metallica, Nothing Else Matters, one of my personal favorite Metallica songs. That was very well done. Awesome.
Yep.
And we have some birthdays today. You want to mention the first one?
Wait, I don't have it in front of me. Is it the Kelly Bean?
Levitt employee and her twin
Kelly
sister.
Bean is birthday today. Happy birthday, Kelly. She's probably watching. She usually is.
That's right.
And
Kelly Bean, a Levitt grad, formerly Kelly Punch, I believe, back in the day. Kelly and I went to school together. She's just a shade older than I am.
And also her twin sister's birthday.
That's correct.
Kim Thurston, who used to work in the district, but is now down at Spruce.
Right. Then we also have in history Ulysses S. Grant, born today. Would be 198 if he was still fighting wars, but
198 years young. Yeah, Ulysses, underrated president. Actually, he has a bad reputation. He doesn't deserve it.
I'm with you on that. And then Herm Edwards, famous football coach. He's at Arizona State now. Used to be at Philadelphia, famous for "We play to win the game." That guy. Herm Edwards is one of my favorites, man. I could listen to that dude all day. Hilarious. And another guy I could listen to all day, that if he were still around would be 88 today, is Casey Kasem, voice of 40 and the voice of Shaggy. You and I grew up listening to Casey Kasem on the radio, back when people listened to the radio, and it was awesome. So happy birthday to those guys, whether they're here or in memoriam. And then we're kind of cooking a new thing into this each show, and on this day segment. So on this day in 2018, at the historic Korean summit, the North Korea, Kim Jong-un and Moon Jae-in of South Korea officially agreed to end the Korean War, and they rid the peninsula of nuclear weapons. So,
yeah, I don't know about that whole nuclear weapons thing really happening. That was more of just like a general, like, that would be nice. But the big
risk of sounding cliche, that sounds like fake news.
Yeah, well, everything in North Korea is fake news. Nobody knows if he's dead.
Well, I don't know if that's fake news or not either. What do you think? If you were a betting man and you just were given straight up odds on it, yes or no, what would you get?
The best headline I saw from a newspaper is Kim Jong-un reported to be dead, in a vegetative state, or fine.
One of those three.
I don't know. Right, so I was all in because TMZ reported he was dead.
Right.
Which, you got to trust TMZ, right? But South Korea said he's alive. South Korean government said it's not true. So who knows?
They might just
be updated. We can do a daily. Is Kim Jong-un dead today?
Yes. We'll keep updating you on that. I don't know. They have pictures of a train that pulled into this place. It's his train, and it was heading in one direction, and then they turned it to head out like 2 days later, and then it hasn't left.
Right.
So I think he's in a vegetative state. That's my guess. If I'm gambling, that's what I'm putting on. So anyway, sports. The draft was this weekend, a virtual draft, a little different. I noticed that Bill Belichick is a shape-shifting dog of some sort. It looks like he came out of the X-Files. He picked a guy from Lenoir-Rhyne first. And for those of you that haven't heard Lenoir-Rhyne, Guilford College played them in '93. You can check out the highlights on YouTube, which I found this weekend, which are hilarious because it's basically me getting tooled on by a Division I running back and a tight end who was drafted by the Steelers. We got smoked, man. 56-0 first game of the year. We went up there because their coach used to be our coach. It was a smoke show. So they're pretty good, way better than Guilford. But we'll see how that turns out. So I don't know. Did you watch any of the draft?
Anyone from Guilford ever make the NFL?
Yeah, Junior Lord, who was on my team when I was a junior and senior. Junior played for the Redskins and the Packers. He got trucked on Monday Night Football as a member of the kickoff team on the Packers one time. So we give him a hard time about that. And he kicked around. He played in the XFL, Chicago Enforcers. And then he was in the Arena League and Now he owns a lot of private establishments in Las Vegas.
Original XFL there.
Yeah, the original.
I followed it, not super close. You, I'm sure, were a lot more locked in on it.
Yeah, it was a lot of Twitter guys on Twitter going back and forth about different picks. Something to do, at least some sports. So,
all right,
now I think we're on to fan mail.
All right.
All right, yeah, this is a Sarah Dow request. It's really that she wants to get this message to Sam Fortier. So she wrote, Isaiah, can we get Sam Fortier this message? If you do this, I will give you a 4 for the year. And you ready for this?
Not a spaghetti squash?
That looks like a grapefruit.
I appreciate his air too. It's very intense. Flicking of the watermelon. Ow. You guys think Sam's watching right now?
I really hope
It's gonna be.
All right.
You get a 4 out of this.
All right, I'm going to stop that one. But what we need now is somebody who's watching to please tell Sam to find this video. If he can get this done. He's not watching. So anybody who's watching this at home, please contact Sam.
Get him on this.
All right, what are we up to next?
Signs of spring. We got some spring photos. I think your mom took a photo, right?
My mom had a couple photos. These are both out her backyard. So first she's got a hawk over here, which is really cool. And then she also was out. She didn't even know what it was at first. She got a couple pictures.
Fisher.
A fisher came out right behind her, and she said it climbed up a tree, went after a bird, came down, went up another tree. She watched it for like 20 minutes, got a couple pictures. So thought that was pretty cool.
Awesome. Well done, Mrs. Davis.
Not a lot of signs of spring outside at the moment.
No, it's snowing sideways when I went to get my coffee this morning.
Gloomy. At least it's not sticking. No. I still
True.
see green grass in my yard.
I was ready to go out in the snow, but all right, and now we're up to the seniors.
Yeah, senior shout-outs.
Let's check this out.
Here's our first one. Jamie, if you could stop time fly for like 2 seconds, maybe you could look at the seniors.
I got it. I got Goddard. She's phenomenal. She's one of our biggest, #1 fan, I would say.
She's definitely a Morning Buzz super fan. Going to the Maine College of Art for Fine Arts.
Yeah, she's gonna have a great time down at Mecca.
Yeah, Mecca's going to be a great fit.
Callie Richardson going to University of North Carolina, Wilmington. I was telling you guys earlier in the production meeting that Wilmington is one of my favorite places on the earth. Beautiful city. They call it UNC by the sea. Right on the ocean. I get a couple of buddies that live down there now that I talk to. She's going for psychology and forensics, which sounds pretty cool. So congrats to Callie. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Enjoy, Callie. Caitlin and Nan headed to Maine Maritime for international business and logistics, and also plan to play some soccer there.
Yeah, awesome. Maine Maritime's such a great school.
Yeah, she's been really looking forward to it all year. I've had her in class, and this has been kind of a big change moment for her. She's been so excited. She's been doing everything she needs to do to get there, and it's awesome to see that this is happening.
Good stuff. Crystal Bocage, Washington County Community College. Slightly different climate than Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yeah, definitely a little.
Washington County, but pretty cool. Going for early childhood education, another Levitt grad going into the world of teaching. So that's cool. Good to see, Crystal.
Nice. McKenna Redstone going to CM. He's going to be a Mustang, physical fitness specialist, and he's going to play soccer down there.
Awesome. McKenna also was on the girls basketball team this winter, had a great season.
Yeah.
Great kid. Awesome. This is good to see. And it's going to be a good fit for her. And it'll be nice to have her close to home and around here.
As long as she doesn't make too many disruptions in class, she can get kind of loud. But
Yeah, super loud.
oh, here's another loud, disruptive student.
Deja Stevens going to Hudson University for psychology. It's awesome. I was telling you guys in the meeting before that I have Deja in physics, and last night she turned in every assignment for the rest of the year. So Deja, you can wipe your hands of physics. You are officially done.
That's awesome. Deja, you're great. Enjoy. And
Hawks.
Huxley.
Alex Huxley.
The UNE Nor'easters and the Lightning Bolt. Wait, can we, before we talk about Huxley, have they always been called the Nor'easters? Because that's awesome.
Yeah, they are.
University of New
Never knew
England,
that.
medical biology. Huxley's going to crush it down there.
Yeah, great school, great fit. I have Alex in physics as well this year. She will be I believe, will have earned the highest grade in physics this spring. She's sitting at a 4 right now, the only one.
That's
So
awesome.
congrats, Alex.
Way to go.
When she was a freshman, I used to have her play a hawk noise for attendance every day, which I really
That's awesome.
is on. Aaliyah,
Yeah, Leah Trask, also in physics, that same class with Deja, going to Hudson University, healthcare administration. And as Jamie knows, she's probably going to do pretty well on the indoor and outdoor track and field teams.
Yeah, I would suspect that she brings a lot to their team as just a freshman. Looking at some of their speed, I think she's going to be right up there, if not right up there in the top. She's going to add a lot to their program, and I think she's going to get a lot out of it. It's like the perfect speed for her, I think, the perfect level of competition and everything. It's going to be good.
Awesome. Great kid. Loved having all those guys in class. Been awesome this year.
Yeah,
two
awesome.
event state champion in indoor, right?
Yeah, she was a 2-time state champion in indoor. You can't predict the future, or you can't predict the things that didn't happen. But I would suspect that she would have been up there, if not on that top of that podium. She would have been darn near close in a couple of events this spring if we had it. So glad to see she's going on, because she kind of got robbed of her senior glory, but she'll get another stab at that in college. That's what we want them to be their best there anyway. So that's where they're going. That's where she's going. It's awesome.
Is she the last today? We already did Camden the other day, so.
Yep, that's the last one. We are now on to, I believe, the top 6.
Yes.
Today's top 6 math department quotes, appropriately sponsored by Texas Instruments in South Portland, Maine. Timing is everything. So here we go. Drum roll, please, Mr. Davis, Mr. Gentry. Number 6. I'm going to do this in my best Tim Brown voice. Put your cell phone in the caddy.
I'll phone in the caddy.
You should point out that we did not come up with these. These are from the Instagram. Students had a lot of good suggestions for the math department.
Right. Davis approved them, though. So if you're from the math department and you're upset, then contact him. All right, number 5. Maybe. Show your work.
Show your work.
Got to do it. I wrote some notes for my stats kids. Put it in there. Got to show it. Show your work.
Got to show the work. Same
I
in
hate
physics. They
show
should
your
know better.
work. I do a lot of math in my head. That was always my, I hated when math teachers started to show my work. I'm
Of
like,
course, you were that kid.
I was that kid.
Yeah.
I got my
Number
math
4.
teacher in middle school called my mom to complain, and she's like, well, maybe you need to give him harder work.
Oh.
Oh.
Again, you're that kid.
Morgan, you're having a lot of trouble tonight.
I am. Well, I use
Everyone
regular
needs.
paper instead of the big paper because I'm tired of the big paper.
Yeah.
But the regular paper seems worse.
Everyone needs to stay in their HPT. So that's like a classic math department statement at a staff meeting. Everyone needs to stay in their HPT. Says every math teacher except Gentera, I think.
Ooh, burned.
Hasn't been a big problem the last couple months.
I think everyone's been staying in their HPT. They should be happy.
True.
All right.
All right, number 3. You're going to need this later in life. No matter how many times Tim Brown has told Alan Peabody that about financial algebra this year, I'm not sure Al's listening.
Right. Al might want to tune in there. Financial algebra is definitely the easy one to figure out where that one's going to show up in life.
Well, that being said, wait till you see this game show coming up.
I can remember when I needed to know how many square feet on my house to get it re-stained. I was like, oh, I have to do a little geometry. I haven't done this in a while.
There you go.
All right.
Sit down and shut up. A classic Ed Bear line.
That is a Mr. Bear line.
The best thing about that line is it's usually not spoken softly. It's usually spoken at the top of his lungs. Usually I can hear it in my room.
Oh, that's a great.
Love Ed Bear. He's the man.
All right,
and I guess
and-
we're at number 1. You should know this by now. You learned it in the 5th grade.
Fractions. Just learn your
helping out
fractions.
with those. Those are hilarious.
It's just, it's fractions. It legitimately just know your fractions and integers. Come on, let's go. Like
No, you fraction.
fractions and integers. You got to put those things together by
I
now.
feel like that Gentura's getting heated about these math quotes.
I mean, some of them are really. Yeah, I am.
Davis, in a similar situation to you, I had an argument with one of Wyatt's teachers when he was younger, because when he would do the math, he wouldn't do the matrices and all the boxes. He would do it like the old school way that I showed him. And the teacher wrote a note home, and I had to remind her that I wasn't just some dad at home, that I also taught physics and did math every day. So, it wasn't a real nice exchange.
All right. What do we got now?
All right, we got some videos coming up. We got a Park and Pump, as always, sponsored by Angelo's. Gas, conveniences, pizza. Get them all there. We have an interview with some seniors today. We got Marky Herman, Cole Morin, Rufino Driscoll, and Keegan Melanson. Going to play a little Gotta Choose with those guys at the end. It's going to be fun. And then we have an interdepartment trivia feud, a new game show this week. Today is the math department's turn to be on. This one is sponsored by Dixon Ticonderoga. We make the world's best pencil. And then Hickson and and Genturo will be back for the wrap up. If you got a birthday, throw it up in the chat. We'll hit you up then. And yeah, that's it. We got those 3 videos, Davis. Roll them.
All right, guys, Coach Parkin with another core workout we're going to be doing today. So again, just get on the ground. You can have your hands on the ground a little easier, or you can keep them off if you want, challenge yourself. So we're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Just bring your knees to your chest, like that, or hands down, makes it easier. 40 seconds, 20-second break. Then what we're going to do is a plank. But instead of on your elbows, we're going to get on your hands and just raise a hand up like this. 40 seconds of that. 20-second break. Then we're going to do twists. If you guys want, you can grab a weight. If you don't have weight, just grab a case of water, something like that. Feet up, twist. Make sure you're not just moving your hands, move your whole body. 40 seconds of that. And then we're going to be doing leg raises. 40 seconds of that, 20-second break. So 4 minutes, and then the last thing you're going to be doing, just hold your feet 6 inches up. Hold that as long as you can go. And yeah, that's your workout.
Gone.
Wait,
Hi.
live?
Fellas, welcome to the Morning Buzz.
Yeah, we're live.
We're live.
Monday morning.
What's good?
This is
We're here with
Fun.
4 of our seniors, Keegan Melanson, Rufino Driscoll, Mark Herman, and Cole Morin, all members of the 2019 Class C state champion football team.
yes, sir.
Yeah, looking forward to talking to these guys today. Davis, how you doing today?
Good. I spent a lot of time at the emergency vet, but other than that, I'm good.
I heard that the dogs got into a porcupine.
Yeah. So
Is it alive or dead?
I don't know. I didn't see it. It was a baby porcupine, but a lot of baby porcupine quills that had to get pulled out of her mouth.
Ooh,
There you
that's
go.
tough. That's
It
tough.
doesn't look like daytime at your house either. It looks like it might be nighttime.
Yeah, the Northern Lights are really cruising tonight.
And Rufino, you look like a hobbit.
To
Yeah.
Back
be
on.
fair, Rufino
For
kind of looks like
sure.
a hobbit anyway.
Don't start doing this again. Mark.
All
Mark,
Mine
it's not the
is not
move.
Yeah, Marky, you got to turn that off, dude. We can't see you.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, I got a few
Yeah.
questions for you guys, and then Davis will ask a couple, and then we're going to do a segment at the end called Gotta Choose. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple of football questions. The first one is, in that state championship game, what is the play that you remember the most and why?
Who's up first?
So, Keegan, we'll start with you.
Play I remember the most. It was about like fourth quarter. We went like prevent for some reason, and they actually handed the ball off, and so they're really big running back running up the middle. No backers there to stop him. I'm the last hope.
He keeps
So
hitting it.
broke my neck tackling him, and I remember it hurt.
He hit
You
me.
got trucked on that one pretty good. That dude was like a runaway train. Buzzle.
He got me pretty good too on a kickoff.
Yes, he did. I remember that
Yeah.
one too. Rufino, how about you? Favorite play and why?
Well, not my favorite, but the most memorable was the first play when DT fumbled the opening kickoff because
Calling out DT.
I was right next to him, so I just remembered like
Were
looking
you
at
just
him.
happy they didn't kick it to you?
Kinda.
The old surprise on sides. Cole, how about you?
My most memorable play was probably Riley's hit on the punt. It kind of got us back into it, kind of lit some fire under us. That play was fun to watch. I was on the punt team, but watching that from the sideline was super hype. So
Yeah, that one was a game changer. Cam jumped on that one, right?
Yep.
And then Marky, how about you?
I think mine's either my interception. I think it was either in the third or like the early fourth quarter.
I think it was
But-
4.
Yeah, but I think we scored after that drive too, and
We
then
did.
I think, and then Wyatt's pick to seal the game was kind of. It's like it gave me like a rush. I feel. I don't know.
Yeah, that was pretty epic.
It was
You
like-
got a cramp too when you got your interception, right?
Did I
Was that
what?
that play? Or was that a different play?
Did I what? Get a cramp?
Yeah, remember when you cramped up? We had to lug you up?
Mm.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
that was on a different play. I think.
That was a different. That was down by the goal line.
But
Down, right?
my shoulder was it was not doing well. So
Yeah, you got all banged up in that game.
yeah, it did. It was all right though.
You're just so strong, though.
I'm so strong. So
They had some big boys on that team.
yeah, we did.
they were
Yeah, the Buzzle kid not only trucked Keegan, but he also trucked Al.
calling.
Very, very badly.
Yes, I remember that.
I do remember
Probably
that
the play I remember the most is I think Wyatt's touchdown run when he ran it in and gave us the lead. That was pretty sweet.
That's a pretty good
Interception was
stock block.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, next question. Give me a little thing, something kind of under the radar that people wouldn't normally think of or normally answer. Not your typical, I'm going to miss the camaraderie or whatever, but something little about football that you're going to, something about Levitt football that you're going to miss. We'll go reverse order this time. Marky, we'll start with you.
I think it's like because it's like in Turner, it's like a community thing. Like it's not all about the team, but like doing like the pride camp, like seeing the kids' faces, like and them like looking up to you is just really cool. I think.
Cool. Cole, how about you?
For me, it's gonna be the pregame meeting with DN Gang out at the little pine tree that unfortunately this year got ripped up, but we put a big branch there instead. So meeting around that this year. Yeah, just the pregame meetings get us going.
Nice. Coach Gray in charge of those, right? The DN coach?
No, me and Camden were in charge of those.
I like that. Rufino, how about you?
Well, I guess like summer football, like double sessions, that morning session, it's like super hard to wake up, but like it's
Really?
just like fun to go
That-
hang out with your friends and
That's
like have a good time.
You're gonna miss most about doubles.
What was your
The
breakfast?
morning
What was your
session,
breakfast
Mark.
before
That
the
afternoon session.
I
ugh,
mean,
garbage.
it did keep us active. So
Shut
It's a
up.
nice neck pillow, by the way.
Yeah.
Bean, what did you eat before doubles?
Like in the morning?
Oatmeal.
Yeah, obviously. You just said the morning.
Nothing.
What was your pre-practice breakfast during double sessions?
I ate after.
Oh, I hate it. Didn't eat it all.
Egg.
Keegan, how about you?
Eggs.
Something you're gonna miss?
Probably warming up the hands with Drewby and pregame specials.
Drew.
Classic.
Gonna miss that.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a good
classic.
one.
That is a
Coach
classic.
Levitt.
Classic.
hmm
Nice.
All right, we're gonna move away from football a little bit. So a lot of people are talking about things they're gonna miss from their senior year. I want to know, what are you not gonna miss about the prom being canceled? So what's the best part about not having to do prom?
Having to go.
Keegan.
Spending money.
True.
You're your father's son.
Yeah.
Cole, what about you?
Cheap.
Pictures.
Oh, yes.
Classic
I
pictures.
like
Ooh.
I like the
Wow.
pics.
Classy.
I gotta
I like the pics.
I gotta go agree with Cole.
Mm.
Pictures.
Rafina, you're agreeing on the pictures?
Yep.
Pictures of the pre pictures down at like Bates or wherever.
Yep.
Yep. And the
Yeah.
posting of the pictures after.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, Mark, what about you?
Like when you first get there, I feel like it's not like awkward, but like no one's really doing anything. So it's
No
like
problem.
the build up of people wanting to dance. It's kind of weird at first, but
Mm.
once it
Who
gets
has
going,
the best? Who has the best moves on this panel?
Beans.
Keegs, no Keegs. I'm going with Keegs.
Definitely Keegan.
I vote
Keegs.
Rufino. I vote Rufino.
All I know is Rufino was going to be on the championship Dancing with the Staff team. We already had that clinched.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
You
just
guys are
state
taking
for the record, Davis, that the team that Marky and Keegan and I are on is still the reigning champion.
Yeah,
you guys
only
have
because
lost
our
and people
dream
didn't.
team never got like me and Denver. It was going to be great.
I don't think it was.
DT felt pressured into being on your team, so
Hey, at least we had DT.
talk
You
about
guys didn't have Keegs.
enthusiasm.
You'll never know. You'll never know how great it would have been. All right.
All right.
What about plans for next year? Let's go in a random order here. Cole, what are your plans for next year?
I'm going to CM for electromechanical technology. I want to be an electrician, and I'm going to play basketball there.
Nice.
Woo!
Awesome.
Classy.
Fino, what about you?
I'm going to Wheaton College in Mass.
Hey.
I don't really know what I'm gonna study yet, so I'm going in undecided.
Nice.
Fair enough, boss man.
I respect it.
Keegan?
Me too. I'm going to SMCC to do echocardiography. Going to be in the medical field. You know.
Nice.
Cool.
And Marky, what about you?
I'm going to Norwich in Vermont, and I'm gonna study like psychology, and I'm gonna play football there.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty cool.
Sweet.
Halfway. Is it game
All
time?
right, we have a little segment called Gotta Choose here. So I'm going to read off a question that has two choices, and you have to choose one. And if you want to give a brief explanation as to why you chose it, you can. And Davis will include you on this one. You'll go clean up. You'll go last. So, Marky, we're going to start with you down in the corner there. Seinfeld or Friends?
Definitely Seinfeld. Yep.
100%.
We have actually been watching it at dinner recently, so
There you go. Cole?
There you go.
Seinfeld. Bry guy loves the Seinfeld. And I don't
Yeah.
like Friends that much, so.
big Mark likes Seinfeld a lot too.
I like Seinfeld as well. Rufino?
Seinfeld, Friends is trash.
There you go. Keegs?
Fino.
Seinfeld.
And Davis?
Yeah, it's just so easy. Friends.
Easy one.
Here, the only thing I'd say is Friends was kind of funny the first season or two, and then it just became like a soap opera, and it was terrible. And
Right.
Seinfeld,
Good.
one of
It
the
was
great-
just like a better like 90210 after a while,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right, that was a softball for the first one. This one's going to be a little bit tougher, I think. Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks? We'll start with Keegan this time.
Starbucks.
You know Keegs.
Starbucks? What's your go-to when you go there?
Oh, the pink drink. It's unmatched.
Girly.
Rufino?
Starbucks, because of the drinks. I don't really do donuts, so.
All right. Cole?
I like Dunkin', man. Gotta
Everybody
go
runs on Dunkin'. What's your go-to when you go to Dunkin'?
I respect it.
Strawberry frosted, no sprinkles, and
Yes, sir.
French vanilla iced, 2 sugars, 1 cream.
There you go. Marky?
was thinking footwork. I'm kind of in between because like I love Dunkin's Donuts, but
One or two.
okay, relax.
You gotta choose. It's the name of the segment.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Come on now. Come on now.
Ruining the
get like
game.
one drink from Starbucks, which is the strawberry.
We don't need to know all your things.
No.
We need a choice, Mark. The
Yeah,
game is
I
you
get
gotta
that.
choose, not tell us about their menus. And give us
Yeah,
a
come on,
review.
Mark.
I'm.
Make a decision.
It's a hard decision.
Should we bring on Reese to decide for you, or just go to the next question?
I'm gonna say
Back on his bullet.
I'll say Dunkin' because I get more stuff from there.
All right, Davis.
All right, that's good because it's a tie, and I can give it to Duncan because Starbucks is ridiculously overpriced, and Dunkin' is really high quality. Plus, a good Boston cream donut. Can't beat
There
that.
you go. I get some Boston cream donuts this morning.
Cool.
And a large hot coffee. 1-on-1. All right. Next one. This is a football themed one. Who is the nicer coach? Coach Bach or Coach Thies? None of you have him for a position, Coach. So I'm glad we chose
I
him.
do. Coach Bach? Oh wait, Bach.
Actually, I have him as
Big
position
Bach.
coach.
My bad.
All right, Keegan, who are you going with? Nicer coach, Bach or Thies?
I feel like we're getting set up here. I mean, we're not.
Yeah.
Here, so
Gotta choose
we won't have
quickly.
to come to the cone.
This is very tough. I'm gonna
the
go
cone.
with peace.
All right, Rufino,
I'm gonna go with these.
Cole.
I mean, Thies brought me with bubblegum all year, but I gotta go Bach because he did coach me. So
Marky.
Get to suck up is what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
I think I went with Thies in the season. We did this during the season, and I think I went with Thies. So I'm staying true, even though Bach is my neighbor and he was like pretty close. So.
Davis, how about you?
I don't know. I can't really answer that one.
All right, I'll go with Thies just because I feel like if I get in trouble with the law, he can help me get out of it. Although Bach's a pastor, if I get in trouble with the Lord, maybe he can help me get out of that. I don't know. We'll see. All right, next one. Rap question for you here. Snoop or Dre? Marky, going to you first.
I'm gonna say Snoop.
Snoop.
Yep.
Cole.
Dre.
Rufino.
Dre.
Keegan.
Dre.
Davis.
So Snoop's voice is iconic, and you love hearing him. But Dre's just all the things he's produced and everything he's put out. You got to go with Dre.
What's your
Yeah, you
favorite
got it.
Dre song?
Got it.
Forget about Dre.
All right, another rap question. We'll slide over to the East Coast now. Tupac or Biggie?
Ooh.
Start with you, Keegs.
I can play
Biggie.
some.
Biggie. Rufino.
Tupac.
Let's go on Pac. Cole.
Biggie, come on, son.
Yeah.
Marky.
Ty.
Biggie.
Yeah, Biggie.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one too.
Hypnotize me. You got to go with Biggie there.
Have
I
to.
think so.
True.
All right, last one.
Yes,
This is we'll go back to a football related one. Who would win in a fight, Coach Twitchell or Coach Bonavie? Who would win in a fight, Coach Twitchell or Coach Bonavie? Keegan, we're going to you first.
I think I know this one. Keegan, think about.
Bond.
Bonavie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Rufino.
I'm gonna go Twitchell.
Twitchell. Cole.
I gotta go Twitch. I gotta.
Twitch. Marky.
Yeah, I'd say Twitch.
I got to go with Twitch too. I think he's a Turner guy. Bonavie's a J guy. You always feel like the Turner guy's going to win.
He's right next to me.
Let's do bear crawls up the hill too. So
I'd have to
Bonavie's got
run
a
them
little
both
bit of
through
reach,
the
but I feel
combine
like Twitch
before.
is quite dirty.
I need to run them both through the combine before I can make a decision on that.
Perfect.
I feel like
Perfect.
Twitch.
All right, fellas. Hey, Cole, before we go, can we get a Kenzie Treadwell sighting? Is she right there?
she is.
Hey, Kenz, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. What are your plans for next year?
Hopefully going back to school.
Hopefully.
And I don't know what.
Endicott, right? And what are you studying?
Nursing.
Nursing. Awesome. Who would you pick in a fight, Twitchell or Bonavie?
Bonavie.
Bonavie.
Right.
No.
Yeah. All right, man. That wraps up this session.
Come on.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for having us. This was a great experience.
Peace out.
Welcome to the Morning Buzz Trivia Challenge this morning. Today we've got the math department here to play a little inter-math department trivia feud. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah. Woo!
Now our teams are going to be Miss Mishu, Mr. Brown, and Mr. Gentura. You guys are team 1.
Team geometry.
Team geometry and statistics. And then we've got Miss Knapp, Mr. Strong, and Miss Bean as team 2.
Team algebra.
So we'll find out if you need that more algebra mind or geometry mind to get the win here. We're going to do Hathaway is going to be our question asker. There will also be steals. Your team's going to talk it over, come up with your one answer. If it's incorrect, the opposite team will get a chance to steal. You ready to play?
Ready.
Ready. We're in.
Ready.
All right, Jamie, you guys are up first. I will let you choose. Would you like to go with my right hand or my left hand?
Right.
Right hand it is. Okay, question number 1 for team geometry / stats. What is the German name for an expressway? German name for an expressway.
Come on, Tim. Come on.
You are on the clock.
Oh, German way. I have no idea.
Talk together?
Yeah, they can talk together.
No, you guys.
Not us, Deb. Not yet.
No, but I'm reading Tracy's mouth.
You can just say it. You can just say it, Tracy.
Oh, the Autobahn.
Is it?
Autobahn.
I
agree. We need to know what's your final answer here.
We're gonna go with the Autobahn.
Autobahn is correct.
I was hoping they didn't know that. I knew that one.
All right,
No
same
speed
category.
limits.
People in
Nothing.
places. Going over to team algebra / calculus. Which state has the greatest area of forest? Which state has the greatest area of forest?
Well, I would think it's got to be either Alaska or California. Probably Alaska, right? Because it's so much bigger.
Alaska sounds good to me. That's what I think.
All right, we're going to go with Alaska.
Is that your final answer, Matt?
Yes.
Alaska is correct. Close to a point. Maybe I made this too easy. All right, Team Gentura. We are now on the category of good times.
Ooh,
good.
So good, so good.
There you go. In the TV show Happy Days, which actor played the Fonz's cousin?
His cousin?
Yep. In the TV show Happy Days, which actor played the Fonz's cousin? You are now on the clock.
Buzz.
Hey guys, is it the same actor that was in the Andy Griffith Show, the producer guy? Is
Ron
he in
Howard?
Yeah. I don't know. And maybe he was in Happy Days
Yeah,
as a young kid.
he was
I'm not
in
sure.
that. I don't remember if he was his cousin though.
That's the only actor I know by name in that show.
That's
let's
the
go
only
with that
actor I
then.
know my name in that show as well. outside of the Fonz, and the Fonz can't be his own.
Right.
Yeah.
Your time is up, and I need an answer. Jamie, what do you got?
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard is incorrect. We're going to
Oh, no,
go.
Matt knows. I can tell by the way shaking your head.
We're going to go to team algebra / calculus for the steal.
Well, my first instinct would be that it would be Chachi, but
Chachi. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't think he was his cousin. I thought he was his nephew, but I'm
I
going to go with Chachi, so Scott Baio.
I think that's what I came up with.
Scott Baio.
Scott Baio, your final answer?
That is.
As Fonzie would say, Scott Baio is correctamundo.
Yeah.
Woo! Yay!
All right, a successful steal, and now a chance to really amp up the lead with this question.
Good one.
In good times, what Pink Floyd album, their first #1 hit on the American charts, sold more than 2 million copies? Pink Floyd album.
The only Pink Floyd album I know is Dark Side of the Moon, so that would be my guess. But what do you guys think?
I feel like Deb, are you looking something up? Are you Googling?
No.
What are you looking at, Deb?
My dog. Over here.
Ladies, what do you think?
That's the only album I know.
Deb,
I don't.
that was your time.
No, I don't know.
No. So
No.
we'll go with Dark Side of the Moon.
Final answer?
That's all we got. Yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon is correct.
No.
Hi, Matt. Woo!
Good job, Matt.
That is 3-1.
3-1. Team Gentera
All
with a chance to come back on science and technology, although this is more of a math-oriented question.
That's
we
not
go.
fair.
What is a dozen called?
Oh, come on.
Dozen. What is it called?
Too easy.
Baker's dozen?
No,
Oh,
Baker's
no,
dozen
that's
13. That is a.
He's Googling it.
He's Googling in his mind.
He should be able to just think of it from financial algebra, perhaps.
I don't think I teach that in
The course that
financial.
he teaches. Although he's not on team algebra, so.
Again, whenever I see people looking down, I'm like, what is Gentera looking at right now?
I'm
Very
looking at-
suspicious.
Hands, I want to see your hands, Gentera. I want to see your hands.
All right, your time is up. I need an answer, Gentera. What do you got?
Do we
Can't
have
remember.
anything? Matt said it was too easy. We got to come up with something.
I need an answer. Double
No,
J.
That's definitely milking time here. Come on.
Yeah,
you know, pass. Baker's dozen. We're gonna go with Baker's dozen. Baker's dozen. I know it's
Baker's
wrong.
dozen is incorrect to Team Strong down there for the steal. What do you got?
I'm pretty sure it's a gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
I'm gonna go with
Hey,
gross.
did you know that, Tracy?
Gross is correct. Davis, score update.
It is 4-1, and I would point out one of the scoring things we thought of was a point per person. They would have picked up 3 points on that because it seems like that second team knows. They all know the answers. It is
All right.
a blowout.
Oh no!
Chance to put this thing into running time. Which president gave the order to begin the U.S. race to the moon? Which president gave the order to begin the U.S. race to the moon? You are on the clock.
I would say Eisenhower, but
Sounds reasonable.
oh,
I'm not
could
sure.
be,
Washington.
no, could be Kennedy. Kennedy, sorry, because he had that speech.
I was
Kennedy,
thinking Kennedy, but
Yeah,
I'm
probably
Kennedy
Kennedy
was-
about the,
he died in 63, Kennedy.
yeah, but he gave a speech where he talked about landing on the moon. I don't know if
Did. JFK did.
Eisenhower was president when they started the Mercury program, though, right?
All right, your time is up. I'm going to need an answer.
What are we gonna go with? Flip a coin.
what do you think, Deb?
I don't know. I love JFK, but you know.
We'll go with Kennedy.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Kennedy is also correct.
Nice.
You know what? You know why
Run
he
out
said
of
to go to the
figures.
moon? Not because it's easy, because it's hard. That was all.
Odd.
Hard. You do this, that, and the other. Go to the moon.
Is
All
it
right,
5-1?
5-1.
Yeah,
It is.
It's all over but the crying, as my dad used to say.
We still have 6 questions with the opportunity to steal. So mathematically, they are still
Oh,
in.
okay.
We can still
and
do
we're
it.
on to the category of arts and culture for Team Gentera.
Ooh.
What month of the year is Groundhog Day observed?
Oh
Oh,
man,
come on.
how is that arts and culture?
February. We're gonna
February
go.
2nd.
Two.
Oh, it's okay. Good. February.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is correct.
Wow.
My team
Hey,
is
you get
carrying
one.
me so hard. I did not know that answer.
A lot of culture around Groundhog Day.
Yeah, I guess.
Without T squared over here, I'd be in trouble.
Oh.
All right. On to Team Strong. We got arts and culture. What musical instrument does Sherlock Holmes play?
I don't know.
What musical
Violin.
instrument did
Was
Sherlock
it the violin?
Violin, yeah. We're going with violin.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Violin is correct.
Woo! I didn't know that one.
6-2, Davis. Is that what you got?
Yeah, it's 6-2. They would team algebra needs to get every point to tie this up.
All right. Well, it's
Right.
going to start with this one. in the natural world category. Which flower is used totally unscientifically to test another one's love? Flower is used to test another one's love.
Daisy. Because I love you not.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Daisy.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. You are still in the game.
Wow, good job, Tim.
Still alive.
All right.
So all we have to do is answer this question and we've won, Davis.
Yes,
right?
supremely confident, Mr. Strong. That's correct.
That's all you got to do.
All
All
right.
you got to do.
Don't drink sus.
Natural world.
This is not my strength.
No.
What is the largest living lizard? Largest living lizard.
Is Godzilla alive still?
He is. He gets hit by nuclear bombs all the time and still is alive. So I would say Komodo dragon, but that's one of the few that I actually know.
That was
That, I think so.
Yeah. All right, we'll go with Komodo dragon.
Final answer?
Yep.
That is correct.
Oh, there it is.
Good job.
Now, I think just for the sake of the game, we'll ask out the final two questions here just to see how we do. So, Team
Guys are playing for
Ventura,
pride now.
this is for pride. This is like when the JVs are in the fourth when we're blowing somebody out at 11 football game.
We used to call that 20-20 time. 20 points up or 20 points down.
What continent in Risk? This is games and hobbies, by the way. What continent in Risk has brown and yellow territories?
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
So easy.
I think
That's
that
too
would
hard.
be Soviet Union, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna go with whatever you guys think.
I haven't played that in years, so.
Is it? Well, no. I think brown and yellow.
So easy.
This is good that we get this question second if they get it wrong because our chances go up, right?
I'm going to say Asia. Let's go with Asia.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Asia.
Why not?
Sure.
Yep.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Chance for Team Algebra /
All
Calculus.
right. So there's only 6 left. Which one do we want to go with?
Game of world domination.
Africa is pretty big. That's probably our biggest chance, right?
This has just been the game of trivia domination right here.
I'll go with that, Matt.
I go with it.
Africa. All right, we'll go with Africa.
Well, you both are wrong because it's the continent that you live in. It's North
Oh.
America.
North America. Oh well.
We
All
missed
right,
one.
final
Why are they
question.
not
Strong.
one color?
Nobody gets the point on that one. So here is the final question. How many one-eyed queens are there in a standard deck of cards? How many one-eyed queens in a standard deck of cards?
Wait, let me get my
See?
card.
Is it 8? Are there 2 per?
There's only 4 queens total, Deb. Come on.
Oh,
I was told there would be no math.
There can't be 8 when there's only
I
4.
know. I kept thinking. I was thinking something else.
You were counting the eyes, Debbie, weren't you?
This might be a trick. Is it a trick question though? Are there one-eyed queens? I've heard of one-eyed jacks, but are there any one-eyed queens?
Are they all one-eyed?
Your time is up, people. I'm going to need an answer.
Just make a guess, Matt.
My instinct would say 0, but
Whatever.
I'll go with.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right, we'll say 0.
Final answer?
Sure.
That is correct for the 8-3 victory.
Only one eyed
Matt.
It's only-
That's
Algebra
awesome.
and calculus wins.
It feels like you won.
I'm so mad. I'm
It
so
feels
mad at
like you won
myself.
by a gross
Yes.
amount.
Without Mr. Brown and Miss Michu, I had 0 points.
Thank you
right, well,
guys so much for playing. Stay tuned for future games that we'll be playing back and forth. But for now, you know where you are. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
We're going to wrap this thing up, I think, right? Is that true? We live? I lost my internet there for a while. Things are a little shaky here. Up on the hill, the wind was blowing. So we didn't get any birthdays in the chat that I saw. You guys see anything?
No birthdays in the chat.
No birthdays in the chat. Let me turn up my volume a bit. We got just looking forward to next show. We got a big interview on Wednesday. United States House of Representatives, Jared Golden, Levitt grad, class of 90-something, right? Davis, 90-something. Yeah, Davis, 2000, he thinks.
2000.
So that's going to be cool. Excited to have him on. We're going to have a science feud on Wednesday, so that's going to be cool. We got a special guest for the top 6. So yeah, going to be a pretty good show. And the quote of the day.
He's strong on.
Davis is doing hand signals. What are you saying, Davis?
01.
01. All right.
Oh, one? Okay.
Graduated.
That was
in
really
01.
important to us.
Ventura, what class are you?
05.
05, the 05 class. There you go. Quote of the day, which it kind of comes from the picture that Davis showed in Signs of Springs of the hawk is, "No, you idiot. Hawks eat squirrels," says Jack Hanna on the ever-popular Seinfeld. And I think we're going to have a little bit of a Seinfeld-themed show coming up on Wednesday as well. Going to be exciting. So, yeah. Morgan and Jamie, anything else from you guys? What do you got?
That's it. We'll see you Wednesday. Have a good day.
Other than you are not this year's Dance with the Staff champion. I want to make that really clear.
Oh, I thought you might say something. I am the reigning champion, though. The last time
You're the reigning champion, but you can't count that as 2 years in a row. We didn't do it. Davis and I totally would have won.
I hesitate to say this, Morgan, but you sound like a typical whiner from Winslow.
Oh, yikes. I don't even know how to respond to that.
It's because you can't. Awesome. All right. I think Jamie's gonna tie another fly, and Davis is gonna hit us up with a little Metallica outro from the Groovers here. So Morgan's gonna wallow in her I have no Dancing with the Staff trophy misery over there. See you guys. Peace out. Looking forward to Wednesday.
All right, you really got to appreciate Luis with the looping machine on this one. Battery.